Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, GTR Math Tutorial. So para sa mga first time pa lang dito, please subscribe and hit the bell button para updated kayo sa mga susunod pang mga videos. So shoutout muna sa pinsan ko sa Pagsangan. Actually hindi ko pala pinsan, pamangkin ko dahil ang pinsan ko yung nanay niya. So pero mas bata ako sa kanya. So shoutout kay Dimple Reagan Carter Fernandez. So salamat sa pag-share ng mga videos na pinopost ko sa Facebook. So salamat sa suporta at ingat kayo palagi diyan sa Pagsangan. Okay, so ang video lesson natin today ay part 6 ng Net Reviewer / Civil Service Reviewer in Mathematics. So numbers 51 to 60. Okay, so post nyo muna at ilalagay ko dito yung so ito yung yan, so ayan yung mga numbers 51 to 60. So try nyo sagutan muna bago nyo panoodin ang mga answers. Okay, so 5 seconds. Okay, so start na tayo. So number 51, so 51 and 52 number series muna tayo. So start tayo sa medyo simple lang. Okay, so number series, so we have 100%, 2, 15 over 5, 4, and blank. So ano yung next natin? So 100%, 2, 15 over 5, 4. So madali lang ito. So simplify lang natin para makuha niyo yung sumunod na term. So ang 100%, so that is equal to, diba percent means hundreds, no? So 100% equal lang yan sa 1. Therefore, meron lang tayo ditong 1. So, next ay 2. Then, 15 over 5. So, syempre, i-divide lang natin yan. 15 divided by 5, that is 3. So, we have 1, 2. So, this is 3, 4. So, ganun lang kasimple. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ano kasunod? So, napakasimple, no? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Syempre, ang kasunod niyan ay 5. Okay, so warm up lang muna yan. First 2, warm up lang. Okay, number 52. So we have number series. So we have 0.1, 30%, 1/2, 0.7, 90%, and then blank. So ano yung kasunod? So kagaya kanina, simplify lang natin. Dahil magkakaiba, meron tayong decimal, may percent, may fraction. So simplify natin, gawin natin pare-parehas. Pare-parehas percent, pare-parehas decimal, or pare-parehas fraction. So syempre pinakamadali, decimal na lang lahat. Okay, so we have 0.1. So, okay na siya. So, ito yung magiging series natin. 0.1. So, 30%, that is equal to 30 over 100. So, that is 30 over 100. So, pag dinivide natin yan, 30 over 100. So, that is equivalent to 0.3. Okay? So, next, we have 1/2. So, 1/2, pag dinivide yan, 1 divided by 2. So, that is equal to 0.5. So, yan yung pattern natin. 0.1, naging 0.3, naging 0.5. Then, we have 0.7. And then, 90%. So, that is 90 over 100 or that is equal to 0.9. 0.90 or 0.9 dahil 90%. Di ba? Percent means 100. So, 90 hundreds or 0.90 or 0.9. So, ano yung next natin? So, we have 0.1, 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9. So, mapapansin nyo, ang common difference nila ay nag-add lang tayo ng 0.2. So, 0.2 lahat. So, add 0.2. So, 0.2 dito, 0.2, and 0.2. So, syempre, ano yung kasunod natin dito? So, mag-add tayo ng 0.2. So, we have 0.9 plus 0.2. So, magiging sagot dapat is 11. So, we have 1.1. Okay, so 1.1 lang yung sumunod natin. Kaso sa choices, wala na ng 1.1. So, walang 1.1 sa choices. 1 and 1/10, 100%, 7 over 9, and 1/5. So, yung 1.1, ang katumbas niya is itong letter A. Okay, so 1 and 1/10, so that is equal to 1.1. Okay, so when we divide 1 divided by 10, that is 0.1. So, this is equal to 1.1. So, the answer is letter A. Okay, so next example. Okay, number 53. What is the difference between square root of 150 and square root of 54? So choices, square root of 6, 2 square root of 6, 3 square root of 6, and then 5 times square root of 6. So simplify lang natin, what is the difference? So subtract natin, square root of 150 minus square root of 54. So to simplify this, kailangan i-factor lang natin yung radicand, yung nasa loob ng radical sign, factor natin such that one of the factors are perfect square. So ano ba yung mga perfect square? So syempre yan yung 1 square, 2 square. So syempre magsimula tayo sa 2 square na dahil ang 1 square ay 1 naman yon. So 4 squared, 5 squared, and so on. So kailangan may mga factor na ganito. So 2 squared is 4, 3 squared, so that is 9, 4 squared is 16, 5 squared 25, 6 squared is 36, and so on. So i-factor natin 150 and 54. So ano bang factors ng 150 and 54 na may perfect square? So 150 na mayroong factors dito, so hindi siya pwede sa 4, hindi pwede sa 9, sa 16, ayun, so pwede sa 25. So 150 pwede siyang i-divide sa 25, that is 25 times 6. Okay, so 150 is 25 times 6. Minus square root of 54. So, anong factors ng 54 na meron dito? Sa 4, hindi pwede. Sa 9, ayun, so pwede sa 9. So, 54 is equal to 9 times 6. Okay? So, 54 is 9 times 6. Okay, so kaya natin pinactor na may perfect square yung isa para ma-simplify natin. Dahil square root of 25 times 6 ay equal yan sa, pwede natin paghiwalayin, square root of 25 times square root of 6 minus square root of 9 times square root of 6. Okay, so property yan ng square root. Square root of product is equal to product ng square root. Okay, so ngayon, so square root of 25, so that is equal to 5 dahil 5 squared is equal to 25. Kabaligtaran yung square root ng square. So square root of 25, so that is 5. Square root of 6 minus square root of 9, so that is 3. So we have 3 square root of 6. Since they are both square root of 6, so we can subtract the number, the whole number. So 5 and 3. So 5 minus 3, so therefore the final answer is 2 square root of 6, which is letter. This is the final answer to square root of 6, letter B. Okay, so next example, 54, 100 raised to 0 plus negative 4 squared minus 2 squared equals blank. So choices, negative 19, 13, 19, and 21. So, simplify natin. Plus negative 4 squared minus 2 squared. Okay? So 100 raised to 0, that is equal to 1. Since any number raised to 0, the answer is 1. Any number except 0. Okay, so raised to 0, that is 1. Then what is the answer for negative 4 square? So negative 4 square, so that is equal to 16, negative 16. So common mistake dito sa negative 4 square, yung iba, ang isasagot dyan ay positive 16 kasi negative. Negative. Pero, ibig sabihin yan, yung negative wala naman, yung square pala, nasa loob, wala sa labas ng parenthesis. Okay? So, ganito yung kasi yung pinagkaiba niyan. So, kapag negative 4 square, ang sagot dyan is negative 4 times 4, which is equal to negative 16. Kapag naman yung square ay nasa labas, so we have negative 4 square. So ito ay negative 4 times negative 4, which is equal to positive 16 or simply 16. So tingnan nyo mabuti yung square. So yung square nasa loob ng parenthesis, so therefore the answer to this is negative 4 square, that is negative 16. So negative 16, then we have positive, so negative 16 pa rin. Then kaparehas nito, so wala naman tayong parenthesis na nakita. So ito parang pampalito lang yung parenthesis eh. Kasi kung walang parenthesis, napakasimple niyan, di ba? Pag inalis to, so syempre alam nyo na agad. Negative 16 na agad yan. So parang pampalito lang yan. Okay? So minus 2 square, so ganun pa rin. Yung negative, nasa labas naman yan. So minus 4. So therefore, the answer is combine the negative. So we have 1 minus negative 16 minus 4, that is negative 20. So therefore, the answer is negative 19, which is letter A. So yung iba, magiging sagot dyan, 13 kapag ginawang positive ito. So magiging 13 yung sagot. Okay, so the correct answer is negative 19, letter A. Okay, so next number, 55. Okay, number 55. The mean, median, and mode of 5 numbers are equal. So the numbers are 29, 18, 24, and 25. So what is the fifth number? So pare-parehas daw ang ating mean, median, and mode. So pare-parehas ang mean, median, and mode. So what is the fifth number? So syempre, define muna natin ang mean, median, and mode, di ba? So ang mean, ito lang yung average natin, di ba? Average or ang symbol ay x bar. So ang formula ng average ay summation ng x over n. Okay? So ang median naman, median is the middle term. When arranged from lowest to highest or highest to lowest, so the middle term is the median, and then the mode is the number with highest frequency. Okay? So, or yung pinakamaraming beses na nag-appear. So, yun ang pinakamadaling isolve, yung mode. Number with highest frequency. So, we have 29, 18, 24, and 25. So, kapag itong apat na numbers ang number natin, walang mode dyan. Dahil pare-parehas sila, isang beses lang nag-appear. Sabi, ang mode ay 2 beses dapat mag-a-appear. Okay? So, therefore, kailangan ang mode natin, tapos ang median daw ay middle term. Aayusin natin in increasing or decreasing. So, increasing na lang. So, ayusin natin. We have 18, 24, 25, 29. Okay? So, kailangan pare-parehas daw ang mean, median, and mode. So, para magkaparehas, kailangan yung median natin, yung middle term, tapos yung mode naman, parehas. Dahil magkakaiba to, kailangan para magkaroon ng mode, kailangan yung number, yung fifth number ay 24 or 25. Kasi ang middle term daw natin, ang median natin, yung middle term. So ano ba ang middle term dito? 24 and 25. Pag in-arrange natin from lowest to highest. So syempre, di ba, pag in-arrange natin sa lowest to highest, kailangan 24 or 25 lang yung pwedeng maging sagot natin. So, alin dito sa dalawa ang pwedeng maging fifth number natin? So, pwedeng 24, pwedeng 25. So, kasi, kapag 24, so we have 18, 24, 24, 25, 29. So, kapag 24, ano ang middle term natin? So, ito ang ating middle term. So, this is the median. Tapos, ang mode natin, dalawa yung 24, edi ang mode natin, 24 pa rin. Pero yung mean, so gagamitin natin itong formula natin para malaman natin kung alin dapat. So, pwede rin kasing maging 18, then 25 naman yung mauulit. So, dalawang 25, 29. So, ganun pa rin. Ang median natin is middle term, 25. Ang mode natin ay 25 pa rin dahil dalawa yung 25. Okay? So, pero sabi, parehas din daw yung mean. So, it's either maging 24 or 25, gamitin natin yung formula na ito. Okay? So, para maging, titingnan natin kung 24 or 25 ang pwedeng maging fifth number para mag-equal silang lahat. So, unahin natin yung 24. So, when x equals 24, kunin natin ang mean. So, mean is equal to, summation daw ng x, i-add natin itong lahat. So, we have 18 plus 24 plus 24 plus 25 plus 29 divided by 5. So, dapat ano yan? Dapat, ang maging sagot, 24. Pag hindi 24 ang naging sagot, edi hindi 24 yung sagot. Okay, so, turuan kayo na technique para madaling makuha. Pwede tayong magdagdag bawas dyan para mabalance natin. Kasi dalawa na itong 24 Dapat yung sobra dito sa 25 at 29. Pag inalis natin yung sobra dito, i-add natin dito magiging 24. So, yun yung another technique para hindi na kayo gumamit ng calculator. So, ilan yung sobra dito? Ilan yung sobra sa 25? Meron tayong 1. Ilan yung sobra sa 29? Sa 24, so meron tayong plus 5. 1 and 5 yung sobra. Pag yung 1 and 5, 6 yan, dinagdag natin sa 18. 18 plus 6, so that is 24. Ayun, so eksakto. So pag tinanggal natin yung sobra sa 25 and 29 para maging 24, eksakto dito pag inat 24. So 24 na silang lahat. So therefore, ang mean ay magiging 24. Okay, so therefore, ang correct answer natin is 24. Kapag ang fifth number ay 24, pare-pareha sila ng median ay 24, mode ay 24 dahil dalawang beses nag-appear yung 24, and then ang mean ay 24 din dahil pag inad natin to, dinivide sa 5, ang sagot ay 24. So 120 yan pag inad. So pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator to verify. So ang ginamit ko yung dagdag bawas na lang eh. Dahil meron tayong 24, so ilan yung sobra sa 24? May isa. Ilan ang sobra sa 24? May 5. Then yung 6, pinag-add natin, i-add sa 18, 24. So 24 na silang 5 divided by 5. So syempre 24 pa rin yan. Okay, so yun ang isang karagdagang technique pagbabalance. Okay, so the answer is 24. So again, ang choices lang natin, 24 and 25, para magparehas yung median and mode. Okay, next, number 56. Okay, number 56. If 500 or 25% of graduating class are girls, how many are graduating? So choices, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, and 10,000. Okay, so 500 or 25% are graduating. So, hindi natin alam kung ilan yung graduating. So, let X be the number of graduating. Okay? So, the number of graduating. So, 25% daw ng graduating ay girls. So, yung 25% ng graduating ay 500. So, therefore, ang equation natin is 25% of the graduating equals 500. So ito ang ating equation, 25% or 25% in decimal is 0.25. So 0.25 multiplied by x, the graduating is equal to 500. Yun, so ganun lang kasimple ang ating equation, just solve for x. So solve for x, so divide both sides by 0.25 para x na lang ang matira. So we have 0.25 x divided by 0.25 equals 500 over 0.25. So this is equal to 1. So we have x equals 500 divided by 0.25. So pwede na tayo mag-calculator. So since decimal naman to, multiply tayo ng 100 to both numerator and denominator para matanggal itong decimal. So move lang natin ng dalawa. Dito may decimal point dito, move lang din ng dalawa. So, multiply natin by 100 parehas. Para lang tayo nag-multiply ng 1 pag nag-multiply tayo ng 100. So, therefore, this will become 4 na 0. So, we have 50,000 divided by 25 times 100. So, that is 25. Then, just divide. Para huwag na kayong malito, takpan nyo na lang itong tatlong 0. So, 50 divided by 25. So, 50 divided by 25 is 2. Ilan yan? 50 divided by 25. So, that is 2. Then, copy yung tatlong 0. So, therefore, we have 2,000. Okay, so 25% ng 2,000 is 500. Diba? 25% is 1/4. So, 1/4 ng 2,000 is 500. So, the correct answer is letter A. Okay, so next number, 57. Okay, number 57. If Mavi is feeding his body 1/2 cup of dog food but uses 1/10 of a cup, how many scoops will he need to feed his dog? So choices, 1/12 scoop, 1/10 scoop, 5 scoops, or 3 scoops. So ang hinahanap natin is how many scoop will he need to feed his dog? So ano bang given dito? Ang pinapakain daw niya sa kanyang aso ay 1/2 cup. Pero gamit niya ay 1/10 of a cup. So, mas maliit 1/2 cup dapat yung pagkain ng dog niya, pero yung gagamitin niya ay 1/10 of a cup. So ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Pag mas maliit yung ginamit niyang cup, edi syempre, yung number of scoops, mas marami dapat. Okay, so mas marami, so eliminated na itong letter A. Kasi 1/12 or 1/10 scoop, kung mas malaki yung gamit niyang cup or pang scoop so wala na itong dalawa. So ang choices na lang na matitira is 5 scoops or 3 scoops. So solve lang natin. So let x be the number of scoops. Let x be the number of scoops. So ang gagamitin daw niyang cup is 1/10 of a cup. So therefore, i-multiply natin yung 1/10 of a cup times x equals dapat sa 1/2 cup. So ito ang equation natin, 1/10x equals 1/2. So ganun lang, solve for x. So actually, pwedeng i-mentally na natin to, So ilang 1/10 para maging 1/2. So solve na rin natin. So therefore, solve for x, so kailangan matanggal yung 10, yung 1/10, so kailangan matanggal. So para matanggal yung denominator na 10, so multiply both sides by 10. So multiply natin both sides by 10. 10 times 1/10 times x equals 1/2 times 10. Okay, so therefore we have 10 divided by 10, so that is cancelled out, that is 1. So 1 times x, so that is simply x, equals 10, 1/2 of 10, or 10 divided by 2. So the answer is 5 scoops. So therefore, the answer is letter C, 5 scoops. Okay, next, number 58. Okay, number 58. So John walks every day from his house to the police station. After walking at a rate of 2 meters per second for 3 minutes, he looks at his watch and realizes that he has to run 4 meters per second for 1 minute so that he won't be late. So what is the distance from his house to the police station? So ano yung mga given natin dito? So after walking at a rate, so ito yung unang rate natin, 2 meters per second for 3 minutes. Yan, so yan yung unang rate and time. He looks at his watch and realizes that he has to run 4 meters per second for 1 minute so that he won't be late. So ang hinahanap natin ay distance from his house to the police station. So ano bang formula ng distance? So formula ng distance ay equal to rate times time. Okay? So rate times time, so multiply lang natin yung rate. So ito yung rate, ito yung time. Okay, so ang unit natin, meters per second, tsaka minutes. So tingnan nyo mabuti ang unit dahil pag nagkamali kayo dun sa unit, so magiging iba yung sagot nyo. So baka magkamali. So kailangan parehas lagi ng unit pag nagmumultiply tayo. So dalawa ang rate natin dito, dalawa rin ang time. So hindi tayo mag-assign ng dalawang, lagyan natin ng subscript. Ang unang rate niya, so lagay natin R1. So yung first rate, 2 meters per second. 2 meters per second. So, yan na lang. M over S. 2 meters per second yung unang rate. And then, yung unang time naman, yung unang time is 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Then, meron tayong pangalawang pair. So, we have pangalawang rate, 4 meters per second. So, 4 meters per second. And then, pangalawang time natin, pangalawang time is 1 minute. So, kagaya nga yung sinabi ko kanina, kailangan tingnan nyo mabuti ang unit natin. So, dito, meter per second. Tapos, yung time, minutes. So, hindi natin pwedeng i-direct yung i-multiply yan. So, ang total distance natin dito, total distance, so lagay natin ay distance 1 plus distance 2. Okay? So, dalawang distance kasi. So, i-substitute natin, formula is distance is equal to rate times time. So, multiply natin itong dalawa plus multiply itong dalawa. Pero, tandaan, bago mag-multiply, kailangan parehas dapat meter per second, yung time natin ay minutes. So, kailangan natin i-convert itong minutes sa second. Dahil pag hindi natin kinonvert yan, so may iba yung sagot natin. Bali na yon. So, ano bang conversion natin? We have 1 minute equals 60 seconds ang conversion, di ba? So therefore, ang 3 minutes, so that is equal to, if 1 minute is 60 seconds, 3 minutes is equal to, so times 60 lang yan. So we have 180 seconds para dito sa una. And then 1 minute, so that is equal to 60 seconds. Okay, so ito na yung gagamitin natin ng unit. So just substitute lang the formula. So we have this. So lagyan natin rate 1 time 1 plus rate 2 time 2. Okay, so just substitute to get the total distance. So we have 2 meter per second multiplied by, S na lang ilalagay natin 180 seconds. So 180 S seconds. So we can cancel out the S, the seconds, plus we have 4 meter per second. So we have 4 meters per second multiplied by the time, 1 minute. So we have 60 seconds. So cancel out the seconds. So ang unit na lang natin ay meters na lang. So 2 meters. So we have 2 times 180. So that is equal to 360 meters plus 4 times 60. So that is 240 meters. So when we add that, 360 plus 240, that is equal to 600 meters. So therefore, the answer is letter D. Tsaka kung mapapansin nyo, itong choices natin, masyadong malapit ito. Letter A, 10 meters. Letter B, 60 meters. 10 meters, ang lapit lang ng ilang hakbang lang yun. Tayo 60, medyo malapit. So, dyan pa lang sa choices. Parang hindi naman practical na A and B yung maging sagot sa problem. So, C or D lang siguro yung pwedeng maging sagot dyan. Pag tinignan nyo lang yung mga choices. Okay? So, the correct answer is letter D, 600 meters. So, again, huwag kakalimutan, pag nag-multiply or kahit anong operation, kailangan same unit. So, meter per second and minutes, convert muna sa parehas minute or parehas second. So, sa problem na to, seconds natin kinonvert para mas madali. Okay? Next example. Number 59. A chemist has 400 milliliters of a solution of 20% alcohol on hand, and he wants to mix it with enough pure alcohol to turn it into a 30% alcohol solution. So how much pure alcohol will this require? So choices, we have 33 ml, 50 ml, 57 ml, and 60 ml. So pag magsusolve tayo ng mga mixture problem, so karaniwan paghahaluin natin yung dalawa, yung kakalabasan nun, nasa pagitan dapat nila. So gaya nito, ang given natin, we have 400 milliliters of a solution of 20% alcohol solution. 20% alcohol. 400 and 20% doon alcohol. And he wants to mix it with enough. So ito yung given natin, pure alcohol. So yung gamit niya 400 na 20% alcohol, imimix niya sa pure alcohol. Pag sinabing pure alcohol, that is 100%. So pure alcohol, 100% yan. So 100% to turn it into a 30% alcohol solution. So gaya nga sinabi ko, pag mixture, nasa pagitan yan. So pinagmix mo ang 20% at 100%. So syempre, pag minix mo yung 20% and 100, yung kakalabasan nun ay nasa gitna. 30%. Okay? 20 and 100%, 30% dapat. Nasa gitna yun, syempre. So ang tanong, how much pure alcohol will this require? So pag solve ng mixture problem, so mas madali gawa lang tayo ng table. So pag lagay lang natin sa table yung percent ng solution. So we have 20%. So yung una, 20%. So yung pangalawa naman, pure alcohol, so that is 100%. Tapos, yung combination nila, 20% and 100%, kung pinagsama ay magiging 30% yung solution natin. So ilan ba yung 20% sa given? So pangalawa naman, so unang row ay yung percent, pangalawang row kung ilan yung content nun. So yung milliliters. Okay? So 400 milliliters daw ng 20%. Tapos yung 100%, yun yung hinahanap natin. How much pure alcohol will this require? So hindi natin alam kung ilan yung ihahalo natin na 100%. So ito yung X. And syempre, at dito, paghahaluin natin to, di ba? So 20% ng yung una 400, tapos paghahaluin natin itong 100%. So, syempre, yung 30%, i-add natin to. So, dito ay 400 plus x. Okay? So, dyan na tayo gagawa ng equation natin. So, syempre, i-multiply lang natin yan. 20% times 400, syempre, 20% nun ay alcohol. So, ito naman, 100% alcohol. So, pure alcohol ito. Then, yung combination na nila, 30% na lang ng 400 plus x. So, ang equation natin, so, multiply lang natin to, then, i-add itong dalawa, equal dapat dito sa pangatlo, sa combination. So, therefore, ang equation natin is, convert na natin sa decimal lahat. So, 20%, that is 0.2. Hindi natin dito. 20%, so that is 0.20 or 0.2. 100%, that is 1. And then 30%, that is 0.30 or 0.3. Okay, so therefore the equation is 0.2 times 400 plus 1 times x, or simply x na lang, equals, dito na sa combination. So 0.3 times 400 plus x. Okay, so basta meron tayong mga mixture problem, ganito ang pagsosolve nun kapag paghahaluin natin. So pag paghahaluin, ganyan lang yun. Pag partner-partnerin nyo, and then add the product equals dun sa combination. Then solve for x. Okay, so solve for x, so just multiply 0.2 times 400, so that is equal to 2 times 4, so that is 800 minus ng isang 0, so this is 80 plus x equals, so distribute natin to. Distribute, so we have 3 times 400, so that is 1,200. So may decimal, so 120 na lang. Plus 0.3 times x is 0.3x. Okay, then combine the x and then yung constant sa kabila pagsamahin. So combine natin itong x tsaka 0.3x. So mas malaki yung x, di ba? So ilipat natin ito dito para wala na tayong magiging negative. So, subtract 0.3 to both sides, 0.3x. So, para ma-combine natin to. So, maka-cancel out na to. So, therefore, we have 80 plus, subtract, this is, meron tayong 1 dito, 1 minus 0.3, so that is 0.7x equals 120. Then, combine, subtract 80. Subtract 80 to both sides. So, therefore, we have 0.7x is equal to, subtract 80 to both sides. Subtract 80. So therefore, 120 minus 80. So that is equal to 40. Okay, 40. Then last step, divide both sides by 0.7 para makuha na natin yung value ng x. So 0.7. So therefore, x is equal to, so just divide 40 divided by 7. So kung tayo mag-calculator, so 400 divided by 40 divided by 7, that is the same as 400 divided by 7. Kasi pag minove natin to 7, then may decimal dito, i-move din natin or simply multiply by 10, numerator and denominator. So 400 divided by 7 is equal to the same as 40 divided by 0.7. So 40 divided by 7, so that is equal to 5. 5 times 7, meron man na ba dito? Ayun, so dalawa na lang. So malamang ito na yan. So 5 times 7, we have 35. And then 5, 0, 50 divided by 7. So we have 57, 7 times 7, 49. So meron pa tayong remainder 1. So ang pinakamalapit, syempre, ito na yung sagot natin, 57 ml. Okay, so 57 ml ang kailangan natin na pure alcohol para magkaroon tayo ng 30% solution. Okay, last number, 60. Okay, last number 60. So, Kevin's father was 38 years of age when he was born, while her mother was 36 years old when his brother, 4 years younger to him, was born. So, what is the difference between the ages of her parents? So, choices, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, and 8 years. Okay, so analyze natin ang mga problem natin. So, Kevin's father was 38 years of age when he was born, while her mother was 36 years old when his brother, 4 years younger to him, was born. Okay, so sulat muna natin. Lagyan natin sa para mas madali. Sulat natin dito. So, ano ba ang age nung when Kevin was born? So, when Kevin was born, so dito sa taas yung age ng mother tsaka yung father. Sulat natin. So, father niya, so dito yung mother. So, parang hindi nakalagay yung age ng mother niya nung pinanganak si Kevin. Kevin was born, Kevin's father was 38 years old when Kevin was born. Okay? So, yung mother, wala tayong alam kung ilang taon na yung mother niya nung pinanganak si Kevin. So, another given is, while her mother was 36 years old, so, dahil natin dito, ang mother niya is 36 years old when his brother, 4 years younger to him, was born. So, Kevin's brother was born. So, dito, Kevin's brother was born 4 years younger. So, paano natin isulat dito? Ilan na yung age ng father niya? So, 4 years younger. So, ibig sabihin, after 4 years. So, therefore, kung father ni Kevin ay 38 years old nung pinanganak si Kevin, then after 4 years, pinanganak naman yung kapatid ni Kevin after 4 years. So, therefore, ang magiging age ng father after 4 years, so magkakaroon lang tayo ng plus 4 dito. So, therefore, ang age ng Kevin's father's age when Kevin's brother was born is 42. So, we just add 4 to 38 since 4 years younger yung brother ni Kevin. So, therefore, ang age ng father and mother nung pinanganak ang kapatid ni Kevin ay 42 and 36. So, the question is, what is the difference between the ages of her parents? So, yun na yung sagot natin. So, just subtract 42 minus 36. So, ayan na. 42 minus 36 equals 6 years. 6 years ang age gap nila, ang difference. So, 42 minus 36 is 6 years. So, therefore, the correct answer is letter C. So, parang wala naman tayong kinumpute masyado, no? So, kailangan lang isulat nyo lang mabuti yung mga gamit lang kayo ng table. Yun ang pinakamadaling way pag nag-solve tayo ng mga mixture problem, yung mga age problem. So, pinakamadali, gawa lang kayo ng table. So, pag na-illustrate nyo na yan, so madali na. Doon manggagaling ang equation natin. Okay? So, that's all. So, sana may natutunan kayo sa part 6 ng Let Reviewer / Civil Service Reviewer. So again, sa civil service, alam ko hindi gumagamit ng calculator, kaya tinry natin sa lahat ng examples natin dito, hindi tayo gumamit ng calculator. Pero yung mga numbers naman na lumalabas doon, yung mga madadali lang i-multiply and i-divide. Sa let, pwede yung calculator, pero meron lang mga brand ng calculator na pwede. So, that's all. So, sana may natutunan kayo. So, kung meron man, paki-share, like, and subscribe para makita din ng iba na mga nagre-review sa LET at sa civil service. So, good luck sa lahat ng mga magte-take ng exam. So, God bless and bye-bye!